I've been waiting for this day since January to share with you 2 tips that will change you and your whole future. Why? Because you have an amazing year in front of you and you won't miss it, right? You will grow up and you will learn new things. Maybe you will develop some habits and maybe you will get rid of some. So now the question is, how can I be the best version of myself and at the same time have a great future by only doing 2 things? It sounds impossible, right? But it's not. So the first thing you need to think about is have fun and be responsible. And now how can I do 2 different things, having fun and at the same time be a mature person and have responsibility for everything? Now, what you need to do is enjoy every little thing you will be doing. It can be cooking your first meal, chatting with a random person on the street, or maybe chatting with a person on a cafe. Well, sometimes enjoyment is not about hanging out with friends and drinking and partying. Well, it's a good thing to do, but it's not everything. There are few little tiny things that can bring you joy. Now, the second part is remember the goal you will write down. Because what I want to tell you about is, before we go to that whole new year, you need to write down every little goal.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, we have to have the door open because of the ventilation.
Now, it's another thing to be flexible, right?
Yes.
I will tell you about that later. But anyway, write down the goals you want to achieve, the things you want to get from that year. Because it's an opportunity. I'm sorry, Anita. She's my linguistic teacher. My pronunciation. Anyway.
It's beautiful.
Sorry?
It's beautiful, your pronunciation.
Thank you. So now, remember the goal you just wrote down, and don't let anything ruin that goal. Now, how can you do it? Be responsible for every little decision you will be making. Every hour, every day, every week, every month, and you will get there. Be responsible for your health, the food you will be eating. Be responsible for your thoughts, how you see yourself, how you see others, how you see things from point of view. And when you feel doubtful, go in front of the mirror and tell yourself, well, I moved to a whole another country to not renew that goal and to just take that challenges. And now, I will tell you an example from my experience. I don't want to be emotional, it feels like yesterday, but it was a long day when I moved into campus. I had 2 lectures that day. I took over from London, from that hotel room to Brighton, and then it was 2 days before I would get my period, so you can think about it. You can think about the emotion that goes up and down and the physical pain, but I didn't care. That day I told myself, well, you will do your best, no matter what. Nothing can stop me. Despite that, I had 2 big suitcases that I took up to the 3rd floor to my room, and there was no lift, for sure. And then I opened the door, and I thought, oh wow, finally, now I'll get some rest, and the day is over. But it wasn't, because I just realized that there were no blankets or pillows. And then I thought, okay, let's enter to the kitchen and see what's there. And there were no plates or cutlery. Well, it was my fault, because I didn't plan that. So I just asked a random person. I told him, you know what, where can I find those things, because I need to buy them, otherwise I can't sleep that night. And he helped me, so I went to Asda and I got what I needed. And then I came back home and I thought, okay, perfect, now I can study and prepare for the next week. But no, it's not gonna happen. Why? Because the Wi-Fi doesn't work. And I just said, okay, you know what, it's okay, just be flexible and change your plans and do something else. So what I learned from that day is sometimes we need to be flexible, we need to be open-minded, change our plans according to the circumstances that we cannot control. That day I really did my best, but it's not my fault that the Wi-Fi doesn't work or there wasn't any blankets or pillows. Be open-minded. Ask a random person on the street. It's okay. I mean, you will get the help you need if you really want that. In the end, I want to tell you that ask for help. Ask a random person on the street. Ask your teacher. They will be more than happy to answer your questions. Send them an email. Ask a classmate. Because remember, your dreams, your goals are waiting for you, and you will do your best. So, in the last, I want to say, have fun and be responsible. Thank you and good luck.